Okay, so yeah, thank you for everybody for coming. It's really nice to share with you my place and show you around. So maybe I can tell you a little bit about how I started the garden here. So it's basically, I came to Aurovilles like 10 years ago, and one of my first questions was if Aurovilles is self-sustainable with food now, and yeah, get to know local food, because wherever I travel it's interesting to see what is local food. And it's not so easy to find out, because if you go to restaurants there will not be local food served there. But so I visited different farms and I got connected to a permaculture farm here in Auroville, and then I really got to know local food there, and I started a restaurant with the guy from the farm, and I don't know, Solitude, if you know it. So I started this restaurant 10 years ago with Krishna. When I arrived he was just making some lunch for volunteers, and then we started the restaurant. So I worked there as a chef for 5 years, as a vegan chef, and I got to know all the local foods actually, and I realized that here in I mean mostly in India, not only the Western people but only the local people, they don't eat the food that we grow here, you know. Like if you have the thalis, there's like the cabbage and the potatoes and the carrots and the cauliflower. It doesn't grow here, all these things. So yeah, so it would be really easy actually to be self-sustainable in food here in Auroville if we eat the food that grows here. But sadly we don't do, or most of the time we don't do. We eat food that's not from here. And yeah, so I think it's really important to educate people about local food. And that's what I did there in the restaurant with the kids and with the restaurant itself. No? And I was not so much involved in the farm there, but more in the kitchen, and I got to know the foods that we can grow, and then it made sense to me to start my own garden. Yeah, and that's what I did then when I was not working there anymore, because I had no time with running a restaurant and having a garden. But so 5 years ago I started a garden here, and I just planted some banana tree, and then from there it grew like slowly. So yeah, there was nothing here before. So it's just 5 years, and one part is just 1 year of the garden. So it's, yeah, it gets slowly it got bigger, and now it's really my passion, yeah, to grow local food and to share with other people. And I'm basically self-sustainable. I mean, I eat what I grow, yeah, and I grow what I eat. So, and my diet changed, of course, also as well, because once you grow your own food, it will change how you eat. So yeah, we can walk around maybe, and then we can harvest some things. And I had many bananas, and they're on the freezer now, so we can make ice creams. And you never had passion fruits, no? So we can make passion fruit ice cream. We can collect some passion fruits everywhere in the garden. We can make passion fruit ice cream, maybe some other ice creams as well, like different kinds of ice creams. And yeah, or sweet leaf, and you can try the leaves. They are really delicious, and I use them a lot. They are making these seed pods now, so they will drop, and then I will have plenty of young plants here to share with other people, because I help people to start their own gardens here also in Auroville, because I think everybody who has some place to grow should really honor it and grow some food, because it's so simple and easy here. And yeah, it would be really easy to feed ourselves if we just grow something, you know. Even if it's just papayas, bananas, they grow all year round. So yeah, if this becomes the main food, then we already are half done with what we eat, you know. And papayas are so, you can make so many things with papayas. I mean, this, as a vegetable, you can use it for juices, smoothies, salad, cook it for soups, you know, like anything basically. So yeah. And you come with us? Oh no. Okay. Yes. So, and then here around all in the shade is Ayurvedic pepper, the black pepper, which you can use in salads and the leaves.
This one?
This one, yeah, exactly. That's the black pepper. There's more on the other side. I can show you. More.
Oh,
Like a medicine.
is this the one?
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, they turn big and flat. So, yeah.
So can we eat these?
Yeah, the leaves you can eat and the pepper as well. It's basically like a medicine, good for your throat. And, yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
And I'm quite spoiled because these are things that you cannot buy in a supermarket or in a shop here even, you know, the wild edible fruits, which are basically the most beneficial for us. These are the real superfoods now. And you don't get them in shops because they have like no value to sell. But these are the best things that you can have in the garden. So it's really amazing, and you have them all year round. They are just there, you know. It's like even if there's not much water in the summer, they will still be there, like the chicken spinach, or then this is like a mushroom spinach.
What is that?
Tastes like mushroom. The leaves, mushroom leaves, you can try. It has like some mushroom taste. You can eat the flowers as well. You want to try?
That's umami.
You can taste it. I didn't add it to the smoothie, but yeah.
Oh, that would be great in salad.
Yes, and then some purslane here, and there is a passion fruit here, the tulsi. You know, you can have a small space and you can grow so many different things. And there is here watermelon and basil, and that's a kumquat, the small, that's a bottle gourd. You know, it's like all mixed up, so you really don't need a big garden. When you only look at this is already plenty of food just around me in 1 square meter. So yeah, you don't need so much space. You don't need a farm actually. That's probably pretty. They will have hot here.
Is purslane like a indigenous plant around here as well? Or okay, cool. Wow. I've seen it grow all over the world and I'm always
so
like, oh,
beautiful.
purslane. It's so nice to see here.
And I think yeah, we can take, maybe we find some more passion fruits for the ice cream. Because they're fall now. Didn't check today, so passion fruits, they're ready when they fall down. Maybe
After a point, you don't have to do anything. You just have to go in the farm and harvest.
Yes, exactly. Oh, you found some. Yes, take them for the ice cream. Super. And then we will also have some herbal tea later with herbs from the garden, like the lemongrass and the tulsi, and then from a tree, soursop leaves.
I wish I didn't have breakfast now.
Oh, you should have called me.
And this is Indian oregano. I did not taste it. It's also really nice in, not in smoothies, but in salads, or you can make like tomato sauces with it, or so it's really nice herb. Strong, yeah.
Nice.
Strong.
Yeah,
I know you're going
very
to
good
use
for
that,
the
please.
throat also when you add it to teas, when you have some.
Oh.
Who wants to taste?
Is it like a oregano?
Oregano, yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm like.
Wow, this is juicy. It's strong,
Strong taste. Yeah. I grow this salad.
Wow.
Salad.
Oh my gosh, I can see that. Yeah, that like little lemon peppery. Ooh. There's so many pizza places here. I'm sure that maybe they're not even using this. This is the best. Oh my god.
Exactly oregano.
Oh, but it,
It's not as salting either. Sometimes oregano is like too strong.
C'è solo crudo scotto, kind of.
Yeah.
It looks like a stone.
Restore the soil.
Yeah, in the beginning it's a little bit more work, but basically, yeah, I'm growing soil here. Actually, because when you want to grow good food, you have to basically start growing soil, and then the food comes by itself. And I grow everywhere about like the same. I make trenches like this deep and wide, and then all the organic matter, whatever I cut down, you know, when I harvest bananas, you have to cut the tree, or when the papaya trees get all the weeds, just everything, the sticks, everything goes inside the trenches. And then probably next year I grow in here and I make a trench here, and like this you really build soil, you know. Or I make the trenches like this, and basically the whole garden is full of trenches. Whenever I make a raised bed, I make trenches, so we can walk there and you can see it better, because there I just made a bed. So that's
So you make a bed with trenches, and then it takes time.
Yeah.
So maybe next year it will be
it will
like
be
an
compost. Yeah.
compost.
One
in order
year.
to
Yes, 1 year. There are many termites and everything will.
Wow.
And then I can take the compost from here and put on the bed where I need it. I don't have to carry it from anywhere, or I just grow in here and I make a trench here. You know, so it's very simple. That's the whole thing about permaculture, to keep it simple, to have as less work as possible and the most of it.
How did you start like building your soil? What did you do initially? Like, what was
I just, actually the first beds were here, they were in a different direction that time. I just dig trenches, make the soil from the trenches make the raised bed.
Yeah.
I fill the trenches with everything what I find, sticks, leaves, weeds, things that I have to cut down to make light. And that was the start, yes. And I still do it like this. This is the main work that I am doing to build soil.
Okay. So did you get anything from the outside during that time, like any compost? Or...
A little bit of compost, yes, from
Okay.
Aurovilles, like from the horses here in Aurovilles, yeah.
Okay.
And still sometimes I get that from my nursery, and
In Sharga with Mirabel?
No, but yeah, she has compost, exactly. Yes, but I got it from, well, sometimes from her, sometimes from Achilles, from Baraka. They have horses there. Yeah.
You had any volunteers in the beginning? I think making the beds or something.
No, really, I manage it myself.
Wow.
But now I have some workers helping me just the first time, because we are extending the irrigation, and last year I did it myself with a volunteer, and it took 1 year to dig all the trenches for the irrigation. So the garden everything was cut down, because we had to install all the pipes, so you have to remove everything, so it looked sad, but it comes back quickly. So that's some cucumbers. Look, we can have a taste of cucumbers later also. You have the basket tray. Look here, one more. So yeah, cucumbers are great, and this year I installed many structures.
So if you have to start again, then you will add first the pipes.
Yes,
Right? So you start
definitely.
putting the pipes, and then you will put
Yes.
the soil.
Because the garden was so small that in the beginning I just gave water by hand, but as it grew bigger, you would just watering.
Okay.
It would take so many hours, you know, so I cannot. And then I had an irrigation just on top, and then I decided, okay, now it's time to do it like permanent, you know, and I digged really deep, because I make trenches, so I don't want to hit the pipe, so I really dig very deep. You don't want to
And then
hurt the pipe.
And then all over the farm you have installed the irrigation system.
Almost, the last part is being done now.
all
So,
of that is like sprinkler system, right?
yes, yes. So, and it's all canyon around the garden. So, and on the border, it's all pineapples. Basically, I planted around 500 pineapples.
Oh my
So
god.
there are a lot of pineapples, and I managed now. I almost have pineapples all year round. Even if the season is here in August, I harvested the pineapples 2 weeks ago, so and there is one more coming. I think when you keep on planting them, you will have them all year round. So
Wow.
I didn't know that before. Same with the sweet potatoes. I have them all year round, and usually now it's soon is sweet potato.
Yeah,
harvest.
that was seasonal as well.
Eternal
So the ground
pineapples.
is like a fridge, like a storeroom. for them.
If there's heaven, that's what heaven is.
Between male flower and female flower and something. Like I just realized maybe we walk this way. It's a little bit easier because we are stepping on the bed. Where it's the pepper and the sweet potatoes and then the Brazilian spinach. These are all ground covers to protect now because it gets so hot in summer. You have to protect the soil.
Oh,
So-
which one is like Brazilian?
Yeah, this one here.
Oh,
Yeah. That one. This is more spinach for cooking. I don't use it so much because I don't cook anymore, but it's nice. You can put it in smoothies or juices. Yeah. So here too, you see it's like the trenches and then the beds and more cucumbers. I'm just growing lots of cucumbers now. Cucumbers and then the sunflowers, which are for mulch. Actually, it's a nitrogen fixing plant. So these are just to break and to, these are all the sunflowers to throw into the trenches for compost. So yeah, it's just to grow for the soil actually. For the soil. And let's see, papaya already now. Maybe you'll find a papaya which is already on the way. Let's see. And the next bananas are coming.
Is it birthday to
And these are the blue
Yes, let's take some of the flowers as well.
item now.
Yeah, you can eat them.
Rada's
Oh, you can take
consciousness.
them later. I forgot to put another, maybe need another small
Another
basket for the
There was
flowers.
one basket over here.
Because then we have
This
some
little-
toppings for the...
Yeah.
I get one quickly. Then you can harvest some flowers as well.
Did you see that?
Victoria.
Birds actually.
Ooh.
Really small.
They're so spicy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Super spicy.
They're so spicy. They're so cute though. I love them. They're like little sweeties. I don't know if I've ever had like a pickle made out of them, but I feel like that'd be really, really good.
Yeah.
Like in like an oil. So she was saying she doesn't cook. I think she does raw food, right? Like she eats all raw food.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's such an amazing like feeling.
All edible. Yeah, this we can also take. All
Which
edible
flower is
flowers.
that? All of them edible.
This
The
is
white
from
ones?
this mushroom spinach that you tried.
Oh.
So they are also edible. So basically,
Wow.
basically all the flowers are edible, not from the nightshades, from the tomatoes. You should not eat them. But otherwise, there are many edible flowers here.
Oh, that I remember you picking the pink ones as well in one of your
Yeah,
videos.
exactly.
Yeah.
We can get some of those as well. You can leave that here also because we will come back. Then you don't need to carry them all the way. So here is cucumbers, here is bitter gourd growing, and then some long beans, some that I forgot to harvest, they are for seeds. That's perfect. So they're just dried and yeah, I will harvest them later. But here are some long beans and then tomatoes, which we can only grow in winter, and dill and basil and ginger. And this is like
Malabar spinach.
Malabar spinach,
yeah.
yeah, and chilies, and you see in a small spot, and turmeric.
Oh
So
my
you can grow so
God.
many things, and papayas, yeah, and spinach, and rucola, and bok choy, and onion.
Never seen a papaya tree like that.
Yeah, I cut them when they are too big, you know, because
Also, they can regrow.
they regrow, they make some branches. So if it's a really good type of papaya,
Wow.
you can cut them Or that was from a cyclone actually, you know, when they got too big. So it's, now I try to cut them before a cyclone comes because otherwise it's a lot of damage. But then you can harvest them easily, like that.
Right.
And
Wow.
this one is ready.
It's like a ball.
So we can, like
It's
a
so
ball,
perfect
like
looking.
it's ready. We
Wow.
can use it later for the, as a topping for the ice cream.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cute.
Wow, Rosella.
And Rosella is there. Yeah, I plant more of that. More cucumbers and pumpkin here.
Oh, what is that?
This is also
Oh,
a wild
Rosella?
edible herb.
It's a berry
I don't think it's so much.
I think
inside, no?
it's like, I don't remember what part is edible actually. That's a good question. We should ask her.
I didn't see that one.
Oh,
Oh wow.
There are like 3 big pumpkins.
Oh my god.
I will need to check that.
Yeah.
Wow.
The bigger one, that one I haven't even seen. That one is like
Boss.
this. Yeah.
King pumpkin.
Pumpkin which is growing up here, the curry leaf. Look, it's there.
Oh.
Up there.
oh my god, wow, that's
The
really
curry
pretty.
leaf tree. And then some pineapples here that are coming from next.
Oh.
Pineapples are a little bit everywhere, and a lot of turmeric. And now Pongal, now it's turmeric harvest, so maybe we should make some turmeric ice cream. That's delicious too, actually.
Oh my god,
But pumpkin, I don't know. Here the soil is pretty. Yeah, we always have to harvest some turmeric. But I need to crowbar because yeah, it's not. But there is turmeric, yeah. So it's like here on top. It's 400 square meters,
400 square meters.
and then since last year I extended my garden for another 400 square meters. So
Wow.
all in all, it's 800 square meters, a little less than a quarter of an acre.
Oh my god, like every space is
So-
so much packed up with
Yeah,
One
so you-
1 acre is 1,000 square meters.
40,000
I'm not sure.
1
Uh,
acre
in
is like
Indian-
100,
Yeah,
100 and 100 like
yeah. This is 800 square
800
meters,
square
more or
meters.
less.
Okay.
Yeah, it's less than 1/4 of
Okay.
an acre actually. So
Wow.
Oh,
yeah,
it's not so big. Like
it's less than a quarter. Yeah.
still so much.
Yeah, you don't need many acres to grow a lot of food, you know, really not. And now it's, I don't want it bigger because to manage myself, I wouldn't manage. And the other part of the garden, it's more fruit trees, so it's less like, I wanted to grow more fruit, so there it's really more fruit trees. We will walk down there. Yeah, these are also edible, yes. And then of course the pumpkin leaves are also edible, you know, because you have so many of them, you can make wonderful wraps with them. You steam them because they have these hairs, and then you can make wraps. It's so great. You know. Pumpkin, you can use every part of it actually.
Can you tell me how to identify
And you can use the flowers; they are also edible. But you
They're
should
also
only pick the
expressive.
ones that are not
naturally?
Here, the female ones that have the pumpkin.
Dramatic.
I know, right?
But this one has no flower there, so it's okay. And then there's the moringa everywhere. Here I just planted a lot of mulberries and some fruit trees, pomegranate and guava tree and what else? Chiku behind, mixed with tomatoes and spinach and ladyfingers and yeah, it's everything mixed. And the onions and chilies and yeah. I grow a little bit everything everywhere, and then yeah, it can, some things they thrive in a place and you leave them there. And
Garden full of surprises.
so yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sometimes it's really, you walk to the garden and you discover things. Like this one has a pumpkin on it. You should not pick the flower. But this one is not. So you can pick this flower.
Can I taste raw okra? It's the taste.
Yeah, that tastes so nice. This one is
I love it.
it's like a pearl again. I love it also. So okra, it's crunchy. And there is some tapioca here as well. papaya. I don't know.
Are these grafted ones?
Some, yes, and some are from seeds.
You grew them, got them from the nursery.
I got them from nursery a year ago. I started this. It was all just like this, overgrown with creepers, and this is overgrown with passion fruits now. So I just see most of them will fall inside the canyon, but some I can harvest here.
Yeah, she said there was something you were trying to
Some are getting eaten up by the birds.
Wow.
Wow.
This is huge, yeah. But I will not be able to harvest most of them because there is canyon down there, so
Yeah.
I cannot go there. But some. Wow. Okay, it's good we walk down here, otherwise I would not see them. Yeah. And that's soursop tree that's in the herbal tea that you can taste later, the leaves.
This one?
This one is like a medicinal plant as well, and a very delicious fruit. I hope next year it will get some fruit.
Can we eat those leaves as well in the salad?
No, but in teas. It's quite tough in salad.
Okay.
All the bureaucratic things about like buying land here as a foreigner. Is it like,
I don't know because this land doesn't belong to me.
it's just
It belongs to Aurovilles. Yeah,
So you
I'm
would-
just taking care of the land.
okay, nice.
Yeah.
The land is taking care
there
of
is
you.
orange, yeah, exactly. More even. There's some orange and lemon trees. They're all small, but they're growing. and
You did this artwork as well, or no?
That's canyon. That's like this. Yeah, that's the
Alright.
shape of the.
Oh wow.
Yes.
It looks like
place.
that.
And lots of pineapples everywhere. And then all the small fruit trees like the lychee. I
You have a YouTube
will come.
channel as well?
Looks good.
I'm like doing
I don't know
research
if it grows. You can walk down.
for my
And this is
master's
star
thesis,
fruit tree,
Okay.
but I'd like to start one at some point.
mango.
Do you have one?
No.
And that was the old border of the garden, which you see is all pineapples.
This one.
Now it's in the middle. Yeah, that was the end of the garden before.
Okay, now we
And we are extending the irrigation.
When did you plant these trees?
A year ago.
Oh, gee.
Exactly 1 year ago.
These are cinnamon, right?
Yeah, that's the cinnamon tree. Yes. You can use them as tea, I think. Also.
Yeah. This is good.
You make cinnamon powder also.
And then mulberries. I want to grow a lot of mulberries.
I use them in my food powder once.
And for sugar cane. Growing also.
Wow. Oh, new shoes are coming.
Yeah, amazing. Huh? I think I can cut this and then
Yeah.
make many. Probably on top then. Because there were some trees here and there was a cyclone and it fell. So now I have a lot of light here. And I have to restart planting. That's all from this tree. So this will all go inside the trenches and build soil.
So how old are these bananas?
Maybe 1 year. Yeah, they grow fast. Bananas here. And that's noni. Noni. They are not ready now. Yeah, the noni fruits. To make juice. It's like medicine plant also.
But it tastes really
Yeah. And then at the border you see it's all pineapples. It's the border of my vegetable garden basically.
All of these are pineapples?
Yes, all is pineapple.
These fruits are so medicinal, but like
Yeah. It smells like somebody has vomited.
it tastes like that too.
Pineapple starting here.
Wow.
Starts with a red spear.
Oh.
Usually they start in June and now it's January and I will have
Oh my
starts
goodness.
now. So
So beautiful,
What a
right?
beauty.
yeah, they're so beautiful. So yeah, next year there will be, or in a year there will, half year, will the pineapple be here. So
Wow.
yeah.
They're so cute.
I think there's even some pineapple.
the papaya for birds as well.
And yeah, here I need to plant and make the whole ground cover. It's a lot of work.
Oh, there are a lot of papayas over there as well. Are they right?
Yeah, eaten up.
No, over there.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, they are huge. Those. And more
And then more
sauerkraut
plants
and
over here.
Rampa and noni and yeah.
Oh
I
my
know
god.
I want to plant more fruit trees. Yeah, we need some more water here, but we are doing the irrigation there, so.
Ah, there's
Do you have peanut butter fruit as well? Peanut butter fruit.
Oh no, but I hope I will find it and then I will plant it
Peanut
here.
butter
I never
fruit?
tried it,
Yeah,
but
so good.
I would love to.
what's the source of water coming from?
Uh,
It's coming
yeah.
from.
It tastes like peanut butter?
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
What?
Tastes
Yes.
We have a
amazing.
bomb.
They are like
Yeah,
of this size.
yeah.
When they are ripe, they turn red.
Put on the irrigation there.
Ooh,
Very
and they're
nice.
like a berry kind of? Or
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a little.
yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of berry. There are seeds
Oh.
inside it.
Yes.
Tastes exactly like
Do
peanut
you
butter.
have a practice?
That's
like
so
yoga or
crazy.
something?
What?
Are
Oh
you
my
into
god.
yoga or meditation?
Yeah.
Peanut butter as a fruit.
Yeah,
Nature
yeah,
is
do
like.
some yoga.
Yes.
Some
The greatest
you
chef.
don't have
Yeah,
to do
every
anything
day
actually.
Most of their
Yeah,
routine is
nature's
yoga.
like, I'm gonna make you
Yeah.
peanut butter
No,
fruit.
yoga is
Like,
part of my routine.
oh, this is so pretty.
Meditation too. Yeah. Yeah. And there are times, where I work a lot in the garden, maybe right now, because it's like the winter season and I can plant a lot of things. And then there are times where I don't do anything. So I'm like really,
Go around and harvest.
yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, because people they say, how much do you have to work in the garden to have? I could work full time every day, but I don't do.
Yeah.
Like it's changing. Yeah,
Yes,
it's
yes.
like
That's very nice.
yeah.
And I don't think that you consider it as a work.
Exactly, yeah, that also. Yes. And for the little you put inside, it gives you back so much.
Yes.
So it's really, yeah.
Wow.
Wait, there's some steps here. A little bit easier to walk up. Yeah, this will be ready tomorrow, I think.
Oh, wow. They're looking big. Yes.
So many flowers.
And the bananas
wow.
are coming there. And
Oh.
yeah, here I just cut everything for the irrigation, so it looks everything a little bit sad here, but it will come back.
Creation, destruction, it's
exactly.
all part of the
Yeah,
process.
you cannot get attached to but garden. The shape of the
Exactly.
garden is changing all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The flow of life.
Yes, it's really it's also like a medicinal plant. There's lots of aloe vera here.
This looks so good.
Oh, Vera, hello.
Should we bring the things there and make some ice cream?
Yes, let's do it.
Or you want to have some shower? I can lick on the irrigation.